Mike's hot boots on the ground, troops coming heavy with the no-nonsense sound. Ain't no filters, we break the mold. Stories hidden, swept away, now they're getting told. Spotlights hit, the tension pops. We ain't here for nothing but the real damn drops. We're busting bubbles, taking names, cussing and discussing, changing the game. No smoke, no mirrors, no curtain calls. Piss on the fire and call the dogs. Steel chairs, court stairs, backstage heat. Legends fall when we bring that beat. Voices sharp, we cutting right through. Best damn team, yeah, you know it's true. We ain't your daddy's play-by-play. We call it raw, we're here to stay. From bell to bell, win or loss. Shoot, don't care who signs the checks or calls the boss. Putting out fires, taking names, cussing and discussing, fueling the flames. Standing tall when the last bell call. Piss on the fire and call the dogs.
Hello, everybody. Want to thank you all for joining us for this edition of Cussing and Discussing. I am the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD. Alongside me, the Excellence of Elocution, Walter Dixon. Whew. We done it again.
We at it again.
We at it again, episode 69.
Here we are, the greatest commentary team in professional wrestling.
That's us.
I mean, we may not be your daddy's favorite.
We your mommy's favorite, too.
Your mommy loves us.
That's it. No doubt in my mind. Whew. It's been a long weekend.
It has been. It's been well, I mean, this was our first weekend off in what? This past weekend was our first weekend off in 4 weeks?
We worked the last weekend of September.
Yeah.
And the first two weekends in October. In October, that was the third weekend of October, so we were off. At least you were.
Yeah.
I end up getting talked into one of those, hey dude, what are you doing tonight?
Well, I mean, you didn't have to work.
No, I didn't have to work.
But
it was the drive was work.
Well,
I mean, that's 3 hours on the road to Parkersburg, West Virginia for some wrestling action, and hey, it was worth it. I'll take it.
Well, I mean, I didn't get to just sit around the house all weekend either.
Well, no, I mean,
I went and hung out with a couple of our mutual friends and
good.
Played some cards and done some cussing and discussing of our own.
Sometimes you got to.
But yeah, we're back tonight and ready to talk.
We are indeed. We are live on Cussing and Discussing Facebook and YouTube. And if you're tuning in on Elevate Pro Wrestling right now, we are live on Elevate Pro Wrestling's Facebook and YouTube. Starting out, Referee Josh. Hey, Mike and Walter, ready for Saturday night? What a show it's going to be. Tell me about it.
It's going to be
Tell me about it. It is going to be a top-notch show from top to bottom, and we will get into that tonight, so stick around.
I mean, when is Elevate Pro Wrestling not a top-notch show from top to bottom?
It's always a top-notch show, no matter what you hear.
Right.
I mean, people say things that don't make it true just because it's on the internet.
Right.
Although some of the stuff this past weekend that I've read on the internet,
yeah,
well, it was true too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not one to say anything, but listen to your legends, folks. They don't lie. Not often. I mean, well, maybe every now and again.
Well, they do lie.
But they didn't lie this time.
That
was the truth.
Yeah.
That was the truth and everything but the truth. And if you don't know what we're talking about, well, you'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, great night of action indeed. Like I said, I got talked into going to a show up in Parkersburg, West Virginia. 3-hour drive one way from my hometown, and It was a pretty good show. I enjoyed the show. It was a little different than what I'm used to, but it's all right. That's what professional wrestling's all about.
You started telling me earlier about the show. Was it? Would you say it was a little more kitschy than what we're used to?
A little more what?
Kitschy.
You the excellence elocution. I'm just a doctor of professional wrestling. Put that in doctoring terms.
Was it more the whole thing as a package deal? Was it a little more colorful?
It was different.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You know, kind of like
we're not trying to bring anybody's.
No, it was great group of people. Don't get me wrong. It was just, I'm used to good old fashioned wrestling, and this was a little bit different than the Doc's normal wheelhouse. It was for the majority part an all women's show. And the ladies put on a great show. There's no doubt in my mind. Oh boy, WD Music.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, run out of money yet? Did I say that out loud? I think I did. Uh-oh. Everybody being quiet.
Yeah.
It's okay. But no, do want to say howdy to you, Wesley. It's good to see you here. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out a way to actually kind of put that into layman's terms.
Like I said,
more of a niche product sort of.
No, I don't want to say that. It was,
I guess what I'm getting at is, as a package, was it the whole package was kind of more kayfabe? You see what I'm saying? Like almost like WWF in the early 90s. It seemed a little more, the whole thing seemed a little more over the top.
There were moments that were up there, and then there were moments that, but all in all, great matches, great turnout. Who we got here? He's back at it again. Want an official's thought on Saturday nights?
You talking about this coming Saturday?
Or the other Saturday?
This past Saturday?
Does he want?
Because I mean, there's more than one Saturday.
You got to be Pacific here. Be Pacific. I am a slow individual.
Oh, that drives me nuts.
Pacific does. Be Pacific.
That's one of those words that makes me.
You just want to be Atlantic.
I just
sometimes
shudder when I hear people say
be Pacific.
Pacific in place of specific. Just
is that like Pescetti?
No, that one's actually not too bad. That's more like, it's a childlike aura that comes from that word. It's not too bad.
Tell you what, let's go ahead while we're waiting on him to decide which Saturday he's working on.
Yeah.
Do want to talk about something that occurred. I think it was on the 19th. The passing of Bobby Horn, better known in the wrestling world as Sir Mo. One half of Men on the Mission, from WWF days, tagged with Mabel, later known as Viscera, Big Daddy V.
Yeah.
Vis, blood infection. He was 58 years old.
That's crazy.
It's unreal. He had been going through some long-term health problems, culminating with kidney issues, pneumonia, some severe, like I said, blood infection in the last several weeks in a Texas intensive care unit.
Yeah.
Now, Mo began wrestling in the early 90s and initially teaming with Mabel as the Harlem Knights, later joining the WWF at the time in 93 as Men on the Mission with Oscar.
Yeah.
Oscar was the one they actually saw first, the rapping little manager.
Yeah.
And that was what was awkward to me. They won the WWF tag team titles in 94, March of 94. Their reign only lasted 2 days. It seems like it lasted longer than that to me. After Mabel won the King of the Ring in 95, Horn Mo adopted the moniker Sir Mo, often serving as Mabel's manager.
Yeah.
When he was King Mabel during his singles run. He continued wrestling in the independent scene, leaving WWE in 96, later inducted into the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame and the Memphis Wrestling Hall of Fame. WWE Hall of Famer Leilani Kai shared heartfelt memories calling Horn kind, welcoming, and always smiling, especially to newcomers on the road. Book Pro Wrestling described him as having infectious energy, booming personality, and an unmistakable charisma. His wife, Denise Jones, had been by his side throughout the hospitalization and shared updates regularly on his condition. He'll be remembered not just for his in-ring work, but for his dedication to mentoring young talent, especially in Texas. And there's a little bit of tie with Elevate Pro Wrestling and Sir Mo that a lot of people. He had actually
Very few people, I'm sure, are actually aware of it.
Yeah,
but
he had actually reached out when we first started, wanting to know if things progressed to a certain level, would we be interested in
he wanted to Elevate Pro
working
Wrestling
with him and
to join a somewhat of a talent exchange.
Yeah.
Basically, he was trying to work toward a situation where he was building his promotion in Texas. He had some connections and links to other smaller promotions across the South.
Right.
And he had reached out to us at Elevate, and at the time, I was the first one to speak with him. I first one to get the message and say, "Oh, hey, just because I was, I seen the message come up first, I guess."
Right.
So, and I run back and told our
brain trust
at the time that, hey, this guy's wanting to know if we want to do some talent exchange. And in my mind, I didn't recognize the name Bobby Horn.
Right. Right.
And apparently they didn't either, because nobody said, "Oh, that's Mo."
Yeah.
And I actually went and looked up the name, and sure enough, there it is. This is Mo. I run back to the brain trust, and I'm like, holy crap. I'm talking to Mo, Sir Mo, like Mo and Mabel, men on a mission. And
like,
there was a couple people within the brain trust at the time that were like, "Oh yeah, we used to work with Mo all the time here and here and here. And he's great and we love him and blah, blah, blah." And then when he says, "I'd like to maybe do a talent exchange situation where, I can send a couple of my people up to you. You can send a couple of yours down to me. We'll work back and forth, just so that we can exchange a little bit of talent and bring a little more color and diversity." I don't mean that in a skin color way. I just mean talent-wise,
right.
Get some talent up here from Texas that maybe they're doing some stuff that hasn't been seen up here.
Yeah.
And our guys are doing some things that haven't been seen down there. So that kind of thing, back and forth. And I'm like, "Hey, that sounds great." And then when I go back and tell the brain trust, "Hey, he's wanting to do this, he's wanting to work with us, wanting to work with the, talent exchange and do all this," the very same people who said, "Oh yeah, we worked with Mo, he's great," were the first ones to go, "Well, now you can't trust Mo." And of course, they were the first ones to jump on Facebook this morning. And
Nashville is rough on the living, but it really speaks well of the dead. Waylon was right. But no, in all honesty, I do want to say that our thoughts and prayers are with Mo's family. Yeah, Scarlet Fox is
Scarlet
here.
Fox here with us.
Hello, it's good to have you.
I'm going to say Miss Scarlet Fox is probably very much looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. I know we are. And we, like I said, we'll talk about it. We've got a long way to go tonight. But I do want to acknowledge Mo's passing, and on behalf of Elevate Pro Wrestling, Cussing and Discussing, our thoughts and prayers go out to his family, his wife Denise. And sir, if you don't mind, give us a 10-bell salute in honor of Sir Mo. Indeed, like I said, prayers and thoughts definitely with the family. Hopefully he is up there in the wrestling ring in the sky,
Skeyevinn's here.
tagging with King Mabel. And Skeyevinn is here too. Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Rest in peace indeed.
Yeah. Certainly, as the doc said, thoughts and prayers with Bobby's family. And
I remember,
so now Mo and Mabel are both gone.
I remember going to Page 3 Comics one time for a meet and greet. And it was Mo and Gangrel was going to be there.
Yeah.
And this had to be the mid-90s. I mean, I was probably still in the 8th grade at this point. But that place was packed out the doors. I mean, there was no getting in unless you wanted to stand outside and wait for a while. And unfortunately, dummy me went to the house instead of waiting out time.
Right.
And I wished I would have stayed around and done that one. But you know what? That's what being a kid's all about. Also, do want to wish a very happy birthday to probably one of the most known men in the professional magazine world. Talented photographer, talented journalist. That's right. Today we're blowing out candles. The legendary 80 of them. The legendary Bill Apter. I met Bill Apter in Chillicothe, Ohio, and I'm like talking to him.
Was there a fella there who sucks eggs?
There was.
Okay.
But it wasn't Bill Apter.
No,
Bill Apter don't
no,
suck eggs.
No, he don't.
I tell you right now, Bill Apter don't suck eggs. But I walk up and I'm talking to Bill, and he's just as genuine and personable as you could ask. And I look at him and I'm like, okay, what's it cost to get an autograph with you? And he's telling me his prices. And I'm like, who's going to take the picture for us, Bill? And he said, your arm or mine? I said, I'm a little bit taller than you, so I guess my arm's a little bit bigger. And we took a true selfie, and I'm sitting there holding the camera out. And just a great guy. And got his autograph. And later on, I went on and downloaded his book.
Yeah.
A great book that he had written called Is Wrestling Fixed? I Didn't Know It Was Broke.
Yeah. And
let me tell you something. If you have not read or listened to a book, that book is by far one of my favorites. Alongside Bobby Blaze's Pin Me, Pay Me. I'm listening to Bobby's Pin Me, Pay Me again. Yeah. Because I've always figured if you listen to it more than once, you gain more knowledge than you would have if you didn't. And Bill Apter is one of those people that his longevity in the sport is well known as the architect of wrestling journalism's golden age. And there is no doubt Apter was the face and voice behind Pro Wrestling Illustrated, Inside Wrestling, and the Wrestler magazines that treated kayfabe as gospel and gave fans a front row seat to their drama. And I remember those magazines so well. You go in and there'd be the WWF magazine and the WCW magazine, but PWI was one of my go-tos.
Yeah.
I love PWI.
Well, like you said, he Apter's product, it didn't try to break the barrier between reality and what's going on the screen.
Yeah.
It played into it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I remember one article in particular when Ric Flair came to WWF, and there was this whole deal about did Ric Flair, it was between Ric Flair and Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
And, you know, was Ric Flair really out by the pool with Elizabeth, you know, kind of playing into this, maybe a love triangle type situation. And there was a picture of the corner of a towel that had the initials RF on the towel.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
So that was, and of course it come out later that was, it wasn't Photoshop. Photoshop wasn't invented, but it was like
it was edited.
Edited.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it was actually the original picture. The towel said RS, which is
Randy Savage. Yes, I remember that very well.
So they took this, apparently Ric Flair had took this picture and had it altered so that it looked like he was poolside with Elizabeth while Randy wasn't around.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. And PWI played into that so strongly.
They did. I mean,
that I actually, and at this point, I knew I was smart. Okay.
Right.
I was smart to the business, not to the point that I am now,
today,
obviously, but I was old enough and had heard, you know, enough of what kind of goes on behind the scenes to know. So, but actually reading that article made me think, holy cow, there could
be some truth to
Ric
this.
Flair, that son of a, you know.
Yeah. And
I was just like, just gobsmacked by what was going on there. And it was because of a PWI article.
That's what I'm saying. You know, beyond the page, Apter's camera captured iconic moments from the territories to the big leagues, like you said. If you saw a blood-soaked cover in the 80s, odds are it was his lens taking the photo. He was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, receiving the Jim Melby Award in 2012. Of course, author of Is Wrestling Fixed? I Didn't Know It Was Broke, a memoir packed with road stories and backstage insight. Still active at conventions, Hall of Fame ceremonies, indie shows, bridging generations of wit and reverence.
Yeah. So happy
birthday, Bill. I hope you enjoy many more years, and the wrestling world is better because of you.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh.
We can only hope and pray to have even an ounce of the impact on the wrestling world that Bill Apter has had.
Absolutely. I mean, Bill Apter to me is, you know, going to that convention, you know, you always go in and you're like, okay, I know I'm going to meet this one. I know I'm going to meet this one, this one, this one, this one. They're on my package. And I'm like, I got to meet Bill Apter.
Right.
I've got to meet Apter. And it was a very good moment. Actually follow him on TikTok. He follows me back. Love listening to his stories. Another book that you need to get, the Is Wrestling Fixed? I Didn't Know It Was Broke.
Yeah.
It's beyond what anybody should.
I'm gonna have to get
You're going to have to start downloading some books.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start downloading some books because as much time as I spend on the road, I tend to listen to a lot of podcasts and YouTube channels. So
Apter's book is one, like I said, Bobby Blaze's book. Yeah. Anything Jim Ross wrote is worth its weight in gold. We've listened to a couple JR books while, you know,
on the road.
And
I've been listening to a particular fiction series lately.
Right.
And I'm actually there's a free version of it that I've been listening to that I guess it's not pirating. It's actually this guy took the time to read the books out loud, and you know he's edited it all together, and he's done a fantastic job. And but it's his own website that it's on. So but I definitely have to get into a few more of the wrestling books, especially.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm going to have to look at something.
Bobby Blaze, if you're watching this, do an audio version of your other book.
Yeah.
I can't remember the title of it right now off the top of my head, but it's the one of you on the cover in a denim jacket. There's a bridge in the background. I'm sure it's over in Ashland somewhere, but do an audio version of that book, please. I would love to listen to it. Might even buy a physical copy and get you to autograph it. But no, definitely. Hey, this Saturday.
Yes.
This Saturday. We got to make a trip.
Yes, we do.
Travel 3 hours in the other direction.
This is Skeyevinn and Scarlet Fox's favorite moment.
Yeah,
we're getting ready to talk about what
there's two folks in here. I hope it's them.
Yeah,
I ain't going nowhere till I see if it's them. Well, there's one in here now.
I think somebody's been dropping in and out.
Skeyevinn,
I wouldn't
Scarlet Fox.
I wouldn't doubt if it's WD Music dropping in and out.
I figured it was.
Oh, Big Head?
Only in his own world.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyway, let's get on to this weekend.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Oh, dear Lord.
Look.
It's crazy.
If you don't get your plane ticket, I'm gonna say that's a sure sign that somebody don't want you. And if they don't want you,
if they don't answer their phone, that's another sign.
Now we know how that goes.
We know how it goes. And now that person knows how it goes. Man, that's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't do a dog that way.
And honestly, that's look, we've been done that way. So
we have. I mean, it's no fun.
It's
it's bad enough. You know what really gets me, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
What?
It's bad enough when you talk about other people's people.
Yeah.
But when you talk about your own people in a negative light, man, that's rich.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least it was.
Yeah.
Beats me, right?
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
This Saturday.
Gonna be great.
This Saturday, October 25th, Tri County DAV Chapter 26 in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Elevate Pro Wrestling presents
Grave Consequences.
Grave Consequences. But
it's not a dusty
I almost.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that till too late.
Because I was in the process of just making sure I didn't miss any.
Yeah, it's actually
Grave
Grave Consequences, although that don't say Grave Consequences on it.
It says something that's copyrighted for sure.
Yeah.
And goodness knows WWE has balked on us several times, even though we put every disclaimer in the world out.
They don't like us.
They don't care much.
They don't like us.
I think Michael Cole is
scared. Job scared.
Well,
job scared. Him.
I think he's intimidated.
Yeah.
I think he's intimidated.
I would be too. I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah.
Whew.
Anyway,
I'm
October 25th,
excited.
Tri County DAV Chapter 26, Elevate Pro Wrestling presents Grave Consequences. Doors open at 6, bell time at 7. This is going to be a night of chaos, glory, legacy, and maybe a few scares.
It may indeed be. I know.
I hope that little girl that Repic scared the water and mud out of.
Hey, Repic's going to be on the card.
Will be there.
Repic's going to be on the card. Oh Lord!
But look, we have,
and these matches are in no particular
order. We have
order.
several matches, but also this is obviously a bit of a holiday Halloween themed show.
It is.
There will be a costume contest.
Mm-hmm.
Kids, adults, teens, whatever.
Dress up
Wear
as
your
your
costume.
favorite, whoever
Wrestler or ghost or spook or goblin or whatever the case may be. Show up, and at intermission, we are going to announce a winner.
Are you dressing up?
No,
I'm dressing up.
I'm dressing up as me.
I'm dressing up as, well, I ain't gonna tell you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I might not be able to win the big prize, but I guarantee you, I'll have funniest costume of the night.
Yeah. So I'm not. I don't know. I might have something planned.
Everybody got something planned.
But anyway, at intermission, we are going to crown a costume contest winner.
Mm-hmm.
They will receive a gift, and I'm looking forward. I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to the costume contest more than and that's sad to say because I know that show's going to be a banger.
Well, yeah, the show.
I can't wait to see what them people down in Oliver Springs can come up with for costume ideas.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I mean, it's Oak Ridge, right outside of Oak Ridge.
You think there could be a handful of guys get together and come as the Oak Ridge boys?
Oh, that'd just be great.
That
would be great.
That'd be awesome.
I dare y'all.
Yeah.
Somebody come as Einstein. Or the city of Manhattan.
Oh, goodness.
Fat man and little boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Fat boy and little man. Either way.
Fat boy and little man. Fat man and little boy.
Either way.
Anyway.
They were a blast.
We have, what is it? 1, 2,
8,
3, 4. Yeah,
there are 8 matches on that card.
8 matches on this card.
And we're going to break them down.
Yep. You want to start out, Doc?
I say we do it. Match number 1, not necessarily in the order that they will be occurring,
right.
But the Elevate Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship will be defended as the Vision Zander Storm with Mr. 5-Star. Charlie Craig takes on No Limit Matt Diesel.
Yeah. That's
going to be exciting.
Excellent match. Should be an absolute just powerhouse match from the word go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even care to try to guess who's going to win that. I will say,
I'll tell you who wins.
To No Limit,
the fella that gets the pinfall or the submission.
Right. But I will say to Matt Diesel, you got to have eyes in the back of your head because you're not just out there against Zander Storm. The entire 5-Star Mafia is going to be in the building.
That's a fact. Ain't no doubt in my mind. Also, the next match an open challenge. Now, will he put the title on the line? I do not know. That being the American Spartan Zach Appalachian with Charlie Craig, Mr. 5-star. You know, I wonder, will he do it? Will he actually defend the title in Oliver Springs? I mean, there have been, what, the 2 previous shows?
Yeah.
He's refused to defend the title, basically. I mean, when does the catch-up game happen?
I don't know. Mr. Moore has said that, you know, Charlie Craig pulling strings to get him out of title defenses is going to stop. There is a limit to what can happen there. So hopefully we see that belt defended. Hopefully we see that belt taken from the 5-star Mafia. Just saying.
You ain't gonna let your feelings be hit, are you?
No, not in the least.
I'm telling you, you might want to watch you might take
me.
it from him.
You know me. I'm always down to tell you what I think.
Hey, next match up, the Appalachian Animal Brutus.
A grudge match. A grudge match.
A grudge match with the aerial assassin Skeyevinn with the Scarlet Fox.
Yep.
And both these people tremendous athletes.
We talked about this before. One of the best matches I have ever seen, not just on the independent scene, one of the best matches I've ever seen, period.
Yeah.
The aerial assassin Skeyevinn versus the undead tragedy Repic in Oliver Springs 1 month ago.
Ground Zero.
That was one of the best matches I have ever seen.
Indeed.
And then the very next weekend in Loyal, Kentucky, we had the privilege to see the undead tragedy Repic versus the Appalachian Animal Brutus. And now we're going to get to see the flip side of that coin in the aerial assassin Skeyevinn versus the Appalachian Animal Brutus. So, look, we know what can happen when Skeyevinn is in the ring, when Repic is in the ring, when Brutus is in the ring. We've seen what can happen with Skeyevinn and Repic. We've seen what can happen with Repic and Brutus. It's time to see what can happen with Brutus and Skeyevinn. I'm so for
Let
it.
me tell you something. I don't doubt Skyevenn's ability.
Oh, not a doubt in my mind.
But
Supreme talent.
I would not stop for a minute.
No. He's got to take the fight to Brutus continuously.
There is no doubt. He cannot let Brutus breathe.
Mm-hmm.
The power behind the Appalachian Animal, and we have seen him not just in Elevate Pro Wrestling, but we've seen him across the board in the art of grappling.
And other promotions as well.
The Appalachian Animal, he comes to destroy.
Yeah.
I mean, make no mistake.
And right now, that animal is hungry.
And I honestly don't know which animal's going to show up in Oliver Springs.
Well, it's hard to tell.
I mean,
Skeyevinn needs to be ready for anything. Anything.
Even his own funeral.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I'm just saying.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
And next, this one's going to be quite interesting.
Yeah.
It was one that was wanted before, and now it's actually happening. The guiding light, Michael Gabriel,
Yep.
is going one-on-one against, no joke, Johnny Pope. Johnny Pope making his return to Elevate Pro Wrestling after a long hiatus.
This feels like Faith meets Fury.
It does.
It's like
Belief versus bravado.
there you go. This is truly going to be a tale of, well, if I were Dickens, it would be a tale of two cities, but I'm not.
You Dick son, not Dickens.
Right.
Is that like Little Jimmy?
Little Jimmy Dickens.
No, not little Jimmy Dickens, little Jimmy Dixon.
Oh, I don't know him.
I figured he's a cousin or something.
Probably
Probably
somewhere
from
along
West
the line.
Virginia or
It
something.
could be.
No
Yeah.
doubt. Anyway,
then we have a Halloween hardcore tag team match.
now that is going to be.
Say that 3 times fast.
Pain.
This should be really good.
Let me tell you something. You talk about I'm going to tell you, this might be the sleeper for match of the night.
It very well could
honestly,
be. I'm looking forward to this match.
I'm looking forward to it just because the fact of the matter, okay, on one side of the ring, you've got 2 of the biggest guys in Elevate Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Grant Dooley
and
the Hammer Jake
Rayner.
Rayner going in tag team action against
2 of the smaller guys.
They call themselves now the Undead Lunatics.
Well,
The
it makes
Undead
sense.
Tragedy Repic and the Lunatic Caleb Throne.
Yeah.
With the Neon Enigma in their corner.
Accompanied by the Neon Enigma.
Now,
weapons, war paint, and wickedness.
that's putting it mild.
Because, look.
And a whole lot of crazy.
And a whole lot of crazy. Because Repic and Caleb Throne both, they come out with their makeup all, their hair, not their hair, their face paint, war paint all on. And I mean, look, these 2 are they're a trip anyway.
That's putting it mildly.
They're a bit of a mess mentally most of the time. And
you pair them with the Neon Enigma. Okay, let's just be realistic about this. It was 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Ashland, Kentucky, FTC's Art of Grappling. The Lunatic Caleb Throne going 1-on-1
with the Neon Enigma.
With his ally, the Neon Enigma.
Yeah.
And them 2 tore it up.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't care.
They brought the house down for my money. That was probably match of the night.
I'm going to tell you, that was a tough one to. Somebody better have had a pine box.
Yeah, because that one was
you don't
follow a killer.
I mean, and to have them all on the same team this time,
yep,
it's untelling what happens. She's a Fruit Loop shy of a Happy Meal.
But again,
just smile at her though; she'll be all right.
This is a hardcore match.
It is
a hardcore Halloween hardcore tag team match.
Say that 3 times fast. Yeah. We've seen hardcore matches in the past in Elevate Pro Wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
And it's untelling what
you never know what's going to happen.
You don't know what they're going to drag out of there, dredge up.
We've seen electric shocking fly swats get broke over people's backs and leave whelps that look like dinner plates.
Ask Brutus about that.
Yeah, ask Brutus about that.
That lit his world up.
Yeah, more than once. And in more than one way.
God. Oh Lordy. And then Blade Gibson taking on Joe Briggs with Rebecca Lynn.
Yeah,
that's a personal rivalry. It seems like a
vendetta
that has to be settled.
There is a backstory here, and I am not fully aware.
If somebody like
between these 2.
Anybody out there right now that could shed some light on this would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. That's going to be a match and a half. And then making her Elevate Pro Wrestling debut in the ring as a competitor, Brooklyn Ray is taking on the Neon Enigma.
And this will be the very first women's division match. We have had women's matches before, but we did not have an official women's division.
We do indeed have an official women's division. Has been launched.
Mm-hmm.
I have been in discussions with Mr. Moore as of late.
Yep.
And I am At this time, unable to disclose any further
You
information.
will not be divulging.
Cannot talk
Okay.
about it. Cannot talk about it. Mr. Moore has give me one of them NDAs.
Well, all I know for sure is Mr. Moore reached out to the collective
He did.
and he said, "Hey,
What do you think
about we've had several very, very talented, very seasoned, incredible young female talent reach out to us and say, we want to work for the only place in wrestling that is taking it to the next level. We want to work for Elevate Pro Wrestling. And what do you think about maybe expanding this into a women's division where not just having a random women's match every now and then, a true women's division?" And
you know, I think
my only concern, and I voiced this to Mr. Moore, as long as we don't hand our what could be a women's title in the future, as long as we do not hand it off to some part in that other, you know, who carries like 19 belts around all the time.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Because
you know, it's still in its infancy.
She's overrated anyway.
Ain't worth her Monet, is what you're saying?
I'm absolutely saying if I could buy her for what she's worth and sell her for what she thinks she's worth, I'd be rich.
Well, I have talked to Mr. Moore and conveyed to him that if we are going to have a women's division, it will be a serious women's division that is geared toward promoting and elevating women's wrestling. And hey, Elevate Pro Wrestling's a place to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, let's think about it. South of the Ohio River, Elevate Pro Wrestling is top notch.
Well, there's none better.
I mean, you say what you want to. Oh yeah. There's some here, some there, whatnot, and have you. But for my money, Elevate Pro Wrestling, it's got the greatest commentary team in professional wrestling. It's got us.
It's also got the most beautiful title belts.
It does, really.
I mean,
it does. I mean,
honestly,
let's just be realistic about it. You can't beat them.
You
can't beat them. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump to. We'll talk about. There's another one around here somewhere, but we'll just get this one out for right now.
I mean, look at that, folks.
Look at this. 4mm plates on 3mm leather and beautifully crafted. I actually talked to our belt maker, and he asked me every time, "Got anything?" Not yet. Not yet. Maybe soon, but not yet. He's ready to go. He is ready to go.
Well, he's chomping at the bit because
he's great at what he does.
Well, he's phenomenal at what he does. But also, he knows that whatever you and Mr. Moore cook up is going to test his ability. And when it's done, it's going to be glorious.
When I sent him the design for the tag titles, get that belt back up here. I want you to look at this belt. If you turn it around and look at this plate right here, is in the shape of the main plate of the current NWA tag team titles. If you flip it to this side, the two side plates here and here are in the shape of the 1990s NWA United States tag team titles. It's not replicas. It's actually in the shape of the pattern. This plate right here is in the shape of the 1980s Jim Crockett Wrestling NWA Tag Team title. Again,
General shape.
General shape. These two men right here, he told me when he done that, I don't know if it's going to look good. I said, dude, do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
I want it done.
In you.
I know you can do it.
Yeah, I've got faith in you.
He said, I don't think it's going to look good. I said, dude, do it and paint them black on that blue globe.
Mm-hmm.
And when he sent me the picture, I about went crazy.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's glorious.
And that is Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard. Greatest tag team combo in my mind in professional wrestling for that time period, maybe even in the modern era.
Yeah.
But no, you want to talk about those belts, and let's go ahead and talk about it because it is the last match. Go ahead and talk to us about that.
So
it's finally decided.
It is finally decided. We are down to the wire to crown the inaugural EPW Tag Team Champions. And we have the final two Mr. Moore said, wait a minute, 3.
There will be
3 teams.
And I have a little bit of confusion about that match.
Yeah.
Is it a tag team elimination match? Or is it a triple threat match?
I think it is.
I need some clarification from Mr. Moore. If you're watching, sir, please clarify. Either way.
Yeah, it's going to be
either way. Tell us about it. Tell us about it.
So, first off, we have the team of Andrew Thomas with Valeska and Michaels Amado with his manager.
I wouldn't do him quoting marks around him. He might eat you.
Lars Madison.
If you ain't seen this cat.
Woo. We talked about Repic and Caleb Throne being a little bit touched.
Isn't here? He's out there. Way out there.
Spaceship out there.
Where's Repic from? Planet I can't remember the name of the planet Repic's from. What I can tell you is this: Amado he's
and
from beyond that.
Yeah, Amado and Lars.
They from way beyond that.
9 galaxies past that.
Yeah, they still waiting to get here. Their bodies is here. Their head ain't caught up.
Thomas and Amado will take on the team of Ethan Hire and the Demon Baby, Nakeem the Dream, now known as Hire Dreams.
I love it. I
do
love
too.
it. It is going to be great. And I'm surprised that none of the people in that camp are online right now.
Yeah, surprising.
Yeah.
But there's a third. Those two teams earned their way into this tournament through the tournament. They earned their way to the finals through the tournament.
You know, this
And
next
Mr.
team,
Moore decided, there's a team that has worked here before. They come and work for us on a regular basis. We go and work with them.
we do commentary for them.
And they are not, if not the best, they are one of the best tag teams, not just in the region. I'm talking in the nation.
I'm going to tell you this much. It is hard to find a team. In fact, when I went to Parkersburg, West Virginia this past weekend, it was those two gentlemen who invited me to travel up the road and share the evening with them.
And that would be none other than the grappling god, Titan Troy, his partner, the Bully's Bully, Brock's Boulder. They are Grappling Inc.
That's it. The current Route 33 and AOG tag team champions entering in to this match, will they be crowned the first ever Elevate Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions?
It is very possible.
Could they leave Oliver Springs with 3 belts?
They
apiece?
very well could. Now, before Grappling Inc. was put in this match, I was certain that Higher Dreams would figure out a way to come out champions. But now that Grappling Inc. is, and that's not to take anything away from Thomas and Amato, because those two guys had had just as much chance of winning as Higher Dreams. I was just putting my money on Higher Dreams.
Yeah.
But now that Grappling Inc. is added to this
thing could come down to the wire.
I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this. What?
You tell me. I mean, could it be?
I mean, at one point, Higher Dreams and Andrew Thomas had a 50-50 chance. 50%, 50%. I was giving it more like 52-48
in favor of
Higher Dreams. But now you've added Grappling Inc. to this.
Do each of them have 33 1/3?
To look at it on just the names, you just look at the names, not knowing anyone, you would think each team has a 33 1/3% chance of winning.
But
Grappling Inc.
having 2 belts,
already having 2 belts, they've been teaming for years. They've been champions almost everywhere they've went.
That gives them 50%.
They immediately get a 50% chance.
And the other 2 teams get 33 1/3.
No.
What do you mean no?
They get
50%.
Right. But
they get 33 1/3 and some more percentage to get them to 50. That's 50% and 33 1/3. Now, if they eliminate Thomas and Amato, that's 88.3% chance.
I was thinking more like 50% for Grappling Inc. 27 and 23. 27 for Higher Dreams, 23 for Thomas and Amato.
Wow. That just blows my mind.
And then let's say Thomas and Amato get eliminated. Then that 23% either goes to Higher Dreams, where it makes them now 50%, or it goes to Grappling Inc., where they become 73%.
This could get interesting.
And as that rolls on, it could end up going from 73 to 75, 25 to 80, 20.
125%.
At some point, someone will end up with 110%.
That is great odds.
And that team is going to be wearing those titles home.
That's a fact. I mean, guys, this is going to be great. I look forward to it. Hey, phew. And not to mention, like we said earlier, there is going to be a costume contest.
Yeah.
Costume contest. Dress up as whatever you want to.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
You can dress up
scary, funny, goofy.
You can dress up as
your favorite wrestler.
You can dress up as your favorite.
If you do the voice
icon.
of if you do the voice of your favorite wrestler, it's even better.
Dress up as somebody from a horror show. You can dress up as. Are you sure that thing's working tonight?
I hope to God it is. If it ain't,
we'll find out.
It's working. Thank the Lord.
Okay.
Thank you, Jesus.
So
that's pretty scary, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a outlaw mud turtle.
somewhere out there, I should be supervised right now, but they ain't nobody supervising me.
I think that's what's wrong with the world.
What's that?
We got rid of all the loony bins.
Nut Hill's still over in Huntington.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like 5 loony bins left, and
we ain't in them.
and you're out here walking the streets. I mean,
I had a great grandpa or second great grandpa that was in Eastern State Hospital. I've got his hospital records.
Well, that makes sense. But folks, look, the very first ever women's division match in EPW, we're going to crown the inaugural EPW tag team champions. You're going to have a EPW heavyweight championship defense, possibility of an EPW next level title defense.
I ain't holding my breath on that.
You've got a Halloween hardcore tag team match. What more could you ask for? And that's just half the card. Just half the card.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
I don't know.
Yeah. This is going to be awesome.
This
is going to be awesome. Well, shit.
You screwed the pooch all the way around on that one, old man.
Hey, I was trying to work, do homework, and get ready for a flipping show. Y'all expect me to do miracles. What you want me to do next?
Costumes, Carnage.
Pull a carp out of my hat?
Outlaw Mud Turtle.
Set that one on fire.
Yeah.
I think they fighting a fire right now.
Hey, baby.
Got a fire over here. It's bad.
Somebody get the water hose is all I can say.
I got a feeling that
you think that one's gonna burn out on its own?
I got a feeling that and you know what? I always said that not a chance in hell.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the only way to ever get me to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because as much as I...
Have you ever...
Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's...
Listen, everybody's got a price.
Right.
Hey, Ted DiBiase said it best. Everybody's got a price.
Yeah.
I just...
Ted misjudged a few people's prices over the years.
He did.
I mean, he really did.
But I'm telling you something. You got to admit, the day I sent that one, because I got that message from a mutual friend who will remain nameless.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sent it to you, I was cracking. I mean, it was like 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
I get this message. And I'm like, you know, of all the dumb things somebody could do, of all the dumb, stupid, ignorant. Oh my God.
What?
I mean,
I'm a firm believer.
It was almost one of those moments I wanted to send that person a text message and say, now you understand.
Yeah.
Now you understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they do. They really and honestly do. And I swore up and down we wouldn't get into that. And we made a promise we wouldn't, and we won't. But
well, yeah, we're not going to get in deep on it. But look, but here's the thing.
It's sad.
It's sad. It really is. Like
the one person
what possesses someone as old as the as the proverb is, what possesses you to bite the hand that feeds?
You know, but what gets me is the people that will still act like that they are that person's friend. Just saying. What'd you find us?
I was just looking to see where that idiom, that proverb comes from.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it always serves well.
Well, I mean, obviously,
there's another one out there. Don't poo where you eat.
Right.
You know. I will say this.
Go ahead. And
there ain't much to say, dude. I mean, it's just sad. It plumb sad. Bad
now,
sad.
I'm curious about this. So it's got me on a wild goose chase here.
What's it hunting for? He's thinking. Excellence elocution over here, folks.
Apparently, that proverb is of Greek origin, but there's no pinpoint to be made as to where it started. It first appeared in English in the 1700s, but it is of Greek origin, where the Greek and Roman soldiers would train dogs for war, and occasionally a dog would bite its owner. And apparently the Greeks originally, and then later on the Romans, if the dog bit their owner once, it's done.
I had a great grandpa like that.
Yeah.
He didn't take for dogs that didn't mind or listen.
Yeah.
That's a long story in itself. But
well, look, I mean, I have dogs, and my dogs mind as well as most, better than some.
Yeah.
Not as good as
others.
A few, but they're I only see them as animals,
right?
And because of that, I understand that they don't understand me always.
Right.
Now, they may understand the tone of my voice. They may understand my body language or my posture or whatever the case may be. And Rocky, who was just let out, he was running back. Now, if I had muted us and yelled to him, stop, go lay down, he would have went and laid down somewhere.
Right.
He would have been back in 10 minutes, but that's not,
Point is, he would have listened long enough to get out of your hair.
Right. He was running underneath the camera tripod, which was driving me nuts.
Yeah.
But the point is, the original meaning behind that,
right,
was to stress the fact that the Greeks, when they were training their war dogs, if you bite once, that's the end of not just your career as a war dog, it's the end of you breathing.
Yeah, you're done for.
So it's don't bite the hand that feeds. And yet somehow we're looking at one that's we're looking at a feeding hand that's been bit twice now.
Yeah. This time they bit the big feeding hand.
Well, I mean, they bit that hand last time. That hand just didn't realize it had been bit.
Well, yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
But now that hand knows it's been bit.
It's kind of like fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you got me.
Yeah. Or you know the thing.
The thing?
The thing. You know the thing.
Oh!
Yeah. You know the thing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, that thing. Well, you know,
anyway.
We've only been at this an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're getting down to that part.
We're getting near the end.
Want to kick the doors open and see if anybody wants to ask a question out there?
Well, I mean,
we got somebody in the room. I know they in there.
Music,
WD Music left us high and dry.
Yeah. He never did answer our question.
I think he's asleep.
It's possible.
You know how that goes.
So,
yeah.
Whoever our viewer is here,
they're on Elevate Pro Wrestling
EPW page,
EPW Facebook page. We know you're there. We see you. We see you. We see you.
You see us. We see
because we're here.
Anywho,
well,
moving along.
Yeah, we might as well talk about it.
Yep.
November. Actually, let's do this. On November the 15th, FTC AOG, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong because I'll end up botching this one. AOG show Waverly, Ohio.
Okay.
That's going to be a good show. I'm going to have the AOG team in Waverly, Ohio. A little bit different scenario for them.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Then the next one, of course.
The next one is Saturday, November 29th.
Feast or Famine.
Feast or Famine. Elevate Pro Wrestling presents Feast or Famine. Will be back in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Now, there is it that weekend that there's a possibility we end up moving that? We may end up moving that venue. Right?
No, I think that's
in December.
No, that's February. That's February.
Gotcha.
We don't have to worry.
We don't have to worry about that one. Yeah.
Scare me for a minute.
Yeah. So November 29th, Elevate Pro Wrestling presents Feast or Famine. And then December 27th, again in Oliver Springs, we are looking at Mistletoe Mayhem. Is that correct?
I think it's Merry Mayhem.
Merry Mayhem?
It's something like that. I may have wrote Mistletoe.
Yeah.
I did write Mistletoe. It's Merry Mayhem. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a great show.
As with any Elevate Pro Wrestling show, admission is $10. Kids under 3 get in free. And come prepared to just
have the time of your life. Yeah. I mean, dude, it's Elevate Pro Wrestling.
We love nothing more than audience involvement. It makes us extremely happy.
I'm gonna challenge Oliver Springs this time. I know it's Saturday. I know it's right before Halloween, but I don't think you people can pack that building. In fact, I know you can't. Prove me wrong.
You don't think so?
Prove me wrong. It's theirs to prove.
I'd love to see them.
It's theirs to prove, ain't it? I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
tell somebody about it this weekend. Tri County DAV. I mean,
are we gonna?
Here's the thing: if one person tells one person,
right?
If one person tells one person,
yeah, and that person tells another person,
that person tells another person, that's multiplied 3 times.
Yeah. So if one person hears you and they tell one person,
And
that person tells another person, and that person tells another person.
Yes.
I mean, it's going to grow.
Word of mouth spreads like a flood in the...
Yeah.
You thought I was going to say something else.
I was hoping not.
Yeah, baby. It's all right.
Anyway, we have several.
Oh, I forgot. December the 6th. FTC AOG.
AOG, yep.
They're going to have a show at the AOG Center.
Yep.
And that one is going to be a banger. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Mandy Stewart, first time catching this live. Well, congratulations. It is awesome having you here. Hope you're enjoying. Yeah.
Yeah. We have several meet and greets here, programs with Time Warp coming up.
We do. They just announced today, and I don't know any definitive dates on that.
Yeah.
But Ken Anderson, aka Ken Kennedy, is going to be there, and the master of the master lock himself, Chris Masters, is going to be there.
Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah. You guys happy to see Jax back in the ring? Absolutely. Love seeing Jax back in the ring. It's a long time overdue, and great athlete, great talent.
Dude, he's so young. It's such a fresh face to the wrestling industry.
Mm-hmm.
He has an absolute truckload of potential. I can see him in the very near future possibly reaching for that next level title. I would almost love to see him reach that point to be in the running for that next level title.
Absolutely.
I would love to see it. And look, when he showed up 2 weeks ago at Loyal, Kentucky,
that tickled me to death. That really and honestly.
EPW Live at Loyal, Kentucky, or I'm sorry, Thin Red Line 2.
Thin Red Line 2. Yeah, you're right.
It tickled me to death, but also I was like, this is not the same Jax.
No, it's not.
He looks like I don't think he's lost any weight per se, because
he's converted weight to muscle.
Right. He looked trimmer, but he also looked bulkier.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Yeah. He's probably in the best shape of his career.
I would say he is, and seemed like he is. We talked to him a little bit, and
sadly, he was faced with the mountainous, just the mountain of a man, the Fiji Wild Man. I mean, that guy's
you speak his name, and he's about as bad as Joe Hendry. He'll appear.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That really happened.
Fiji Wild Man.
I don't know how.
You never know when he show up. He actually sent me, and I know he sent you a video of him suplexing 4 men.
Yes, at the same time.
Let me tell you something. You want to talk about a mass of a man.
Yeah. So essentially you had 2 guys who were getting ready to vertical suplex 2 other guys. And Fiji comes in and grabs the first 2 guys and does a belly to back suplex on them, which causes a vertical suplex on the other 2 guys.
So basically, he suplexed 4 guys.
He suplexed 4 people at the same time.
But no, seriously, when it comes to Jax, there's no doubt in my mind that kid has got so much talent.
He really does.
And overlooked on so many levels.
He has been overlooked, underutilized, and underpaid.
He's worth his weight in gold, is all I can tell.
That's all I'm saying.
You take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody has room to learn.
Yeah.
I have room to learn.
Oh,
you got room to
absolutely.
learn. We all have room to learn in this world. But
I was just learning a minute ago when I was trying to figure out where the phrase "don't bite the hand that feeds" come from. I was learning.
Come from a dog?
Yeah.
It bit the hand that
Come
fed.
from a Greek dog that bit the hand that fed it.
Is that
Anyway.
like a river carp? Greek dog?
Yeah. Or an outlaw mud turtle.
Outlaw mud turtles. Them scary. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Jesus, y'all got rubber turtles.
It's a telltale sign of
That's
a rubber turtle.
telltale sign of a rubber turtle.
That bubbles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will never forget that. I'm sorry. Oh God.
That was a great moment.
It was
Great moments in fishing history.
I think the funniest one is when there was pork chops on the grill and I get up to go get one.
Yep.
Now, mind you, my legs have been hanging over this edge of this cliff for about 10 minutes.
We're sitting on a 30-foot high wall fishing.
Yeah, my legs just dangling. I'm just fishing. Got my 7-foot rod there with the 25, 30-pound test. I'm catfishing. And I lay my rod down, get up, and go back to the fire where the pork chops are. I'm going to get me a good, fresh cooked pork chop.
Mm-hmm.
And about the time I turn around, your brother-in-law wraps his arms around my waist and says, "Don't move a step further.
Yep.
Look straight down." And there's a copperhead about that long.
Yeah, he's probably 22 inches or so.
Coming right up where my legs had been not 2 minutes earlier.
He was probably laying in that shelf, that rock shelf underneath your
where my legs
was
are dangling.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've been in some tough places, but that one takes the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, you want to talk about time warp and their meet and greets?
Yeah.
The Great Muda coming November the 16th. You know, that is going to be a crazy weekend because we've got, let me think, and I'm going to get these dates backwards if I ain't careful. I've got an eye doctor appointment the 14th. We've got AOG the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And then Muda's going to be in Ashland, so I've got to go back up the river on Sunday to see the Great Muda. I'm going to be busy, but I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be worth it to me.
You're going to get Muda to sign that belt.
Muda signing that TNT, that TV title of mine. There's no doubt in my mind.
NWA TV title.
NWA TV title. Muda, definitely one of the names that I have to have. Then they're going to, the time warp's going to be at the Benton Convention Center. I'm sorry, I was thinking Beckley Raleigh.
Yeah.
The Benton Convention Center for WrestleCade in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 301 West 5th Street, Winston-Salem. That taking place on the 29th from 10 to 2, 30 p.m. And then on November the 30th at Time Warp, the Total Package Lex Luger and the Icon Sting are going to be there. That's going to be a great opportunity to meet and greet everybody that hasn't taken that opportunity. Needs to. Make sure you go to Time Warp's website, Facebook page to check out all the details for any of these meet and greets. As always, card is subject to change. Yeah. So, you know, what are you looking forward to this weekend?
This weekend, I'm really looking forward to.
Is anything standing out?
I'm really, really looking forward to crowning those tag team champions.
Okay.
That one sticks out the most. After that, it's that Halloween hardcore match and Michael Gabriel versus Johnny Poke. That's the three that I'm focused on. Like
I share two of the three with you. The tag titles, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The Halloween hardcore tag team match.
Yes.
That thing's going to be woo-hoo.
Oh, it's going to be out
And
there.
I want to see the debut of Brooklyn Ray against the Neon Enigma.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm excited about the potential of a women's division in Elevate Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
I think it is long overdue. Where can it go? I think the sky is the limit. It's a build as you go type thing, and we're going to get there. And hey, folks, if you're looking for a
We'll
place
get there
to
and
go,
eat salt. Oh, wait, that's something else.
yeah,
Sorry.
the Western.
Yeah. You talking about the Western?
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if a guy's over to indie wrestling
Married
experience,
to an Israeli woman for 10 years.
get her to go. Never
Yeah.
mind. Oh God, Lord, I apologize.
You're right that inaugural women's division match. And
Well,
by
I
the
hate
way,
calling it the inaugural women's division match because we've had women's division matches.
We've had women's matches, but this is the first time that we'll have a match under the banner
of a women's
the
division.
EPW women's division.
Okay, I can go with that, I guess.
You know, we've had ladies matches, we've had women's matches before, but this is the first time that it will actually be under the banner, the heading of the EPW Elevate Pro Wrestling Ladies Division.
I wish I could see an EPW event live, but sadly I live in Iowa and can't.
Aww.
Well, thank you for watching from the great state of Iowa.
Yeah.
We really do appreciate that. Tell all your friends about Elevate Pro Wrestling. If you can't see it live, I try to get those shows up on the Elevate Pro Wrestling YouTube page as quickly as possible, also up on Rumble.
Yeah.
So two great venues that you can go back and relive the moments.
And Mandy, you never know.
Who knows? We might be able to
venture out that way at some point. You just
never
really
know.
never know.
Hey,
I mean, you know, what if we just?
oh, wait, 2 years ago. Well, let's go back 2 years. We had just done our first show as a comment. You realize we've been at this for 2 years now?
Yeah.
October the 7th was our 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
But to say that I would have never thought that the stars would have aligned the way they did.
Yeah. I mean, we've told our story on here multiple times.
Yeah, people get tired of hearing
how you were asked to do it. You called me.
You said, all right.
We went off and done a show, and we were kind of under the impression that maybe it was just a one-off, and then next thing you know,
yeah. I mean, it exploded.
It caught fire.
It caught fire, and then the fire went out, and Elevate Pro Wrestling was born. And
Elevate Pro Wrestling rose like a phoenix from the ashes.
That's it. But no, and then to do it, because here's the thing. I mean, and I've said it time and time again. It was never about. It was always about doing it. I mean,
yeah.
After.
This was never
professional wrestling. I don't want to make light of addiction.
Yeah.
But professional wrestling is like a drug.
Yeah.
Once you get it, once you get into it and become a part of it, it eats you.
Yeah. It's sort of all consuming.
Yeah. It will eat you if you let it. I love it. I mean, like I said, the other day I traveled 3 hours from Pikeville, Kentucky to Parkersburg, West Virginia, because a dear friend of mine was wrestling that I wanted to see compete. And honestly, I'm going to tell you something. That was probably the best match that those two women have ever had. They done so well. I wished you would have been there. You would have been tickled to death.
Yeah.
I mean, it was truly beyond measure a great match. Um, but yeah, it never count yourself short. Anytime you think you can't, there's always a way. And like I said, if you're not watching it online, you can definitely go to the Elevate Pro Wrestling YouTube page and watch it there.
Yeah, like,
but
subscribe, follow,
tell your friends, tell your neighbors. I mean, hey, Elevate Pro Wrestling, Cussing and Discussing, AOG. Get out there and enjoy professional wrestling, because professional wrestling is something that everybody can get into.
Yes.
And yeah, do want to say a big thank you to our friends at Time Warp. We were talking about them just a moment ago.
Hey,
Earl and his.
Let's do a big thank you to Mandy just for joining us.
Absolutely.
Here at the end of the
Hey, great to have you again. Tune in next week. Hopefully we'll be back at the same time, if not close to. We try to advertise a little bit.
Yep.
But if not, we understand. But definitely big thank you for joining in with us. But as always, to our friends at Time Warp, 500 Winchester Avenue beside of Belks, the Ashland Town Center Mall. Get down there, see Earl in the game. Go to these meet and greets. He just announced the other day, and I'm trying to figure out who he's bringing in. If you attended a meet and greet presented by Time Warp in 2025, the big give back at the end of the year is coming up.
Yep.
Where you can get
You're going to get a free meet and greet. Yep. I seen that.
And that is just so awesome. All you have to do is attend one, and you automatically get a free one.
Yeah.
There's not many places out there that give that opportunity. I can't wait till he tells who it is.
Yeah.
Because apparently they have never been to Time Warp before. So that's going to be interesting.
I think he said it was a former WWE
WWE legend.
Yeah.
Said.
Yeah.
So
you're looking at a WWE legend that has never been to Time Warp before.
I mean, I'm going through list of WWE legends who have never been to Time Warp, and I am trying to put the thumb on it. And I can't.
Could be Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Doubtful.
Yeah, doubtful.
I doubt that. If it is, I would probably die.
If it is, I'll pay money to go to
that. I doubt it being Stone Cold. I think he's under a Legends contract.
But wait, I was at a Time Warp event. I paid to get in, didn't I? I talked to the Big Show.
Did we pay to get in? I can't remember.
Well, yeah. You paid for us to get a table.
Well, I did. I don't think that's how it counts, though. You tried, though.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, look, great opportunity to get out and meet some of the stars.
I do have my birthday present, my Hornswoggle autograph, though.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, definitely so. Also want to say a big thank you to our friends out at the Walk-In Time 1626 6th Avenue, Charleston, West Virginia. Go out, see JR and the gang. They got all sorts of stuff out there that you wish you'd have held on to if you only knew what the price would be nowadays. Yeah, definitely so. And to our friends down at Drifter's Bar, 205 South 3rd Street, Ironton, Ohio. Get out there and get your food, get your drink on. I seen a video that bunch of goofies put up on Facebook. Oh, my dear God.
Yeah.
You guys are nuts. And a hot dog and a police car.
Yeah. They're out there, but it's a fun time.
It is a fun time. I want to tell you something. You never know what's going to happen down there. Go ahead and take us through the rest of these.
Also, a big shout out to our friends at FTC's Art of Grappling, 110 South 4th Street, Ironton, Ohio. If you're looking to see a regular show, or if you're looking to get into wrestling, you need training. There is no place better than FTC's Art of Grappling. Head trainer Bobby Blaze,
Legendary.
Legendary Bobby Blaze.
You think of the places that man's been. He's been to Japan. He's been to Australia. He's been to South Africa. Wrestled all over the United States.
Smoky Mountain champion.
Smoky Mountain heavyweight champion. I mean, and I'm talking about the real Smoky Mountain heavyweight champion, not the Timu version with the funny logo.
Right.
I'm talking about the Jim Cornette Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah. Also a wonderful big shout out to our friends Bob and John at the Indie Wrestling Experience. Love you guys. Love the work you're doing for the wrestling world, for the wrestling community, and not just the wrestling community, but maybe even those that aren't wrestling fans yet. If you check out the Indie Wrestling Experience,
just saying.
Yeah. But look, these guys put out a ton of content highlighting indie wrestling all over the country. And we have been at EPW, we have been lucky enough to be headlined on their program. And the Doc and I have had the pleasure of being on their podcast as well.
Mm-hmm. We were.
Also, big shout out to our wonderful friends at Wrestling Society Network. Check them out at their website, thewrestlingsocietynetwork.com. Wrestling Society Network on Facebook. You can also check out their app on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime. They are working on the standalone app that should be available on the Apple Store as well as the Google Play Store very soon. Keep an eye out for that. And last but not least, a big shout out to my wonderful wife, Sheena Dixon at Sheena Dixon Photography. For all your photography needs, reach out to her for weddings, birthdays, family reunions, gatherings, divorces, whatever the case may be. And she would be more than happy to.
Halloween's
coming up. If you want to get pictures of the kids and their costumes and the whole, whatever. Yeah, you should probably do that. Just check her out on Facebook at Sheena Dixon Photography. And Doc, I think that's all I got.
Well, if that's all you got, that's all I got. You know what time it is?
I think it's time to piss on the fire and call the dogs.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
For the excellence of elocution, Walter Dixon, I'm the Doctor of Professional Wrestling, Mike Blankenship, PhD, saying to you, this Saturday, we will see you in Oliver Springs for Elevate Pro Wrestling Grave Consequences. Until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.